A Milton man is facing over a decade in federal prison. Today is Thursday, September 12th, and this is 570 News on the Go, brought to you in part by NorthCentralPA.com. Sunny today, a high in the low 80s. A Berwick area teenager is facing involuntary manslaughter charges for the fatal shooting of 17-year-old Hunter Sipple. Michael Cron Jr. was playing with a handgun inside a home in Nanacoke on September 1st when the gun discharged and struck Sipple in the chest. Sipple later died at the hospital. 49-year-old Robert Cole of Milton, who is facing nearly 1,000 child pornography state charges, has pleaded guilty to similar charges in federal court. Penn Live reports Cole is facing a minimum of 15 years in federal prison to a charge of production of child pornography. He's detained in lieu of $250,000 bail on the state charges. A stolen gun was recovered in a domestic assault, and a Williamsport man is now facing felony charges. 20-year-old Dominic Sanso and a woman got into a physical altercation at their Isabella Street home Tuesday. Police were called to the scene on reports of shots fired, and during their investigation, they saw in plain sight 2 handguns on a dresser and an AR-15 style firearm hanging on the wall in Sanso's bedroom. One of the handguns had been stolen and had the serial number obliterated. Sanso was arraigned and jailed on felony charges of possession of a firearm with an altered serial number, as well as charges of strangulation, simple assault, and harassment. In another domestic assault, child endangerment charges and related counts were filed against 38-year-old Troy Johnson of Jersey Shore. Police learned Johnson had allegedly assaulted the 38-year-old female victim, and as a result, their 10-year-old child was hurt. He is currently on probation in another county and was committed to the county prison. An arrest has been made in the case of marijuana plants being discovered at the scene of a fatal fire in Lycoming County. 44-year-old Donna Stackhouse, formerly of Unityville, has been charged with possession with the intent to deliver. 8 marijuana plants were found in the home she shared with her parents on Schoolhouse Road after a fire that claimed the life of 75-year-old Joan Stackhouse in May. Stackhouse was confined to a wheelchair and was rescued from the fire by a neighbor. Investigators found multiple marijuana plants in a bedroom of the home. The cause of the fire remains undetermined. How much should the Commonwealth Charter Academy pay in athletic fees to the Jersey Shore School District? That was the question raised at this week's board meeting. The CCA's board voted to pay the district $400 to $500 per student to participate in district sports. However, the school district's business manager estimated the cost at over $1,600 per student. The board went on to approve the figures calculated by the business manager for the cyber school athletic rate of $1,682 per cyber school student. And the Clinton County Veterans Affairs Office held its annual 9/11 moving tribute throughout the day on Wednesday. The event is to pay tribute to first responders, veterans, and families affected by the 9/11 attacks. From 5:45 a.m., the time hijackers passed through the airport security, to 8:30 p.m. when President George Bush addressed the nation, volunteers walked the streets of Lock Haven carrying the American flag. The Lock Haven Express reports 40 people were signed up. However, at least a dozen additional volunteers arrived Wednesday morning to join the tribute. For the latest in news and events, head on over to NorthCentralPA.com. I'm Liz Brady, and you're up to date with 570 News on the Go.